Beneath the shimmering sands of Egypt, where the sun burns like fire and the nights whisper secrets to the stars, there lies a tomb long forgotten by men. The tomb of Pharaoh Akenru, the king who dared to defy the gods. For 3,000 years the desert kept his secret. No living soul dared disturb the sands above his resting place. Until the year 1922, when an ambitious archaeologist named Dr. Marcus Hale led an expedition deep into the Valley of Shadows. Beside him was Layla, a young Egyptologist born and raised near the Nile, whose grandmother often told her tales of Pharaoh Akenru. A ruler so proud, he commanded his people to worship him instead of the gods. For his blasphemy, the priests cursed him to guard his own tomb in death, never to rest, never to be reborn. But Dr. Marcus laughed at such tales. To him, curses were nothing but superstition. We make history with hands, not fear, he told Layla, staring at the golden dunes that hid the tomb. That night, the wind howled through the desert, carrying a faint, hollow whisper, as if the sands themselves were warning them to turn back. Tomorrow we break through that wall, and the world will remember my name. At dawn, they uncovered a massive stone door carved with strange hieroglyphs, symbols that seemed to shimmer in the sunlight. Layla traced the markings with her fingers and whispered, "It says, 'He who disturbs the sleep of Akenru shall wander in darkness until the end of days.'" Dr. Marcus smiled and said, "Then let there be light." And with a heavy chisel, he struck the seal open. The sound echoed like thunder through the valley. A gust of cold air escaped from the tomb, air untouched since the time of the pharaohs. Inside, the passage was narrow and silent. The torches flickered weakly against the ancient walls, revealing paintings of gods turning their faces away from the king. Statues watched from the shadows, their eyes made of black obsidian that seemed almost alive. With each step, Layla felt a chill run through her soul. It was as if unseen eyes followed their every move. But Dr. Marcus pressed on, driven by the hunger for discovery. Finally, they reached the burial chamber, a vast hall glittering with gold, jewels, and ancient offerings. In the center stood the sarcophagus of Pharaoh Akenru, made of obsidian and inlaid with lapis and gold. The lid was sealed with strange symbols, prayers and warnings twisted together. "Behold," Dr. Marcus whispered, "the king who defied the gods." He reached for the lid. Layla tried to stop him. "Wait, these symbols are not meant to be read. They are meant to bind. Don't break them." But he ignored her. With trembling hands, he lifted the heavy lid. A blast of cold wind tore through the chamber. The torches went out. From the darkness came a voice, low, ancient and filled with fury. "Who dares awaken Akenru?" Layla froze in terror. Dr. Marcus stumbled backward, his torch clattering to the ground. Who's there?" he shouted, but the voice only grew louder. "For 3,000 years I have slept, my name forgotten, my soul imprisoned. Now you call me back, to vengeance." The walls trembled. Sand poured from the ceiling like rain. Statues cracked open, revealing hollow eyes that glowed faintly with blue fire. Layla fell to her knees. "Great Pharaoh, we meant no harm. We came to learn, not to steal." But the spirit of Akenru appeared before them, tall and shadowed, his golden crown cracked, his eyes like burning suns. "Learn," he thundered. "Then learn what it is to defy the dead." Dr. Marcus turned and ran into the tunnels, but the passage twisted upon itself, leading him in circles. Every turn brought him back to the same place, the sarcophagus. He screamed, "There's no way out," and the Pharaoh's spirit whispered, "There is no escape from eternity." The chamber filled with sand. The air grew thin. Layla clutched her amulet and whispered a prayer her grandmother once taught her. "Oh, spirits of the Nile, shield me from the wrath of kings." The spirit paused. For a moment, the fury faded from his face. "Your words come from the old tongue. You honor the river that birthed us all." Layla bowed her head. "I honor Egypt, and I honor you, Pharaoh. Let me tell your story, so the world may remember your name again." The spirit's voice softened. "Then tell them the truth. Tell them I sought to become a god. Tell them that pride turned my crown to dust." He lifted his hand, and a wave of sand rose like a storm. When Layla opened her eyes, she was lying outside, at the foot of the pyramid. The entrance was sealed once more, the desert silent. Dr. Marcus was gone. Days later, villagers found her wandering near the dunes. She spoke little, only saying, "The pharaoh guards his tomb again. Some doors are not meant to open. No expedition ever found the tomb again." The sands shifted, erasing every trace of it, as if the desert itself wished to forget. But even now, when the moon rises over the Valley of Shadows, the wind still carries whispers through the dunes. Some say it's the voice of Pharaoh Akenru, calling out to the living. Others say it's the footsteps of the lost archaeologist, forever searching for the way out. And the old ones tell their children, "Remember the curse of the Pharaoh's tomb, for the dead of Egypt do not sleep. They wait